But speaking of something brand new, because I think a lot of us, Dr. Copeland, we think about taking care of our skin, but we don't take care of our hair.
Yes, and you know, a lot of my patients started to ask me, what could they do about the hair, the thinning of the hair? And when I went to look at all the hair treatments out there, I realized there was so many harsh chemicals in all the products. And the reality is that over 30 million women suffer from hair loss. And by the age of 35, 40% of men have hair loss. And by the age of 65, 60% do. So this is a really big problem. And I wanted to see what I could do to formulate a treatment for the hair that would be gentle yet effective, that would stimulate hair growth and the visible signs of thicker, healthier hair from the roots and the scalp. Could I create the same thing, the rewind product that I did for the skin, for the hair? And that's what I set out to do. And I'm so proud because this uses the latest technology of hair restorative complex, plus botanicals and nutrients for the scalp and hair that can actually make your hair thicker, healthier. And you know what people tell me after they've used it? They notice, you know, how so often you brush your hair, you see it in the sink.
Oh, you do? Yeah, as I get older.
You know
right.
something? I know that the hair is feeling better, but all of a sudden I notice I don't have to clean my sink out so often.
And what about rejuvenating your hair and scalp to give you, have thicker looking hair, more manageable hair, discourage flaking, and believe you me, the older I've gotten, my hair needs more help and it needs more work involved. Get the shampoo and the conditioner. You're saying for $110, why do I need to take care of my hair? Because you know what, like we're just talking about, the older you get, your hormones change, everything starts to go kind of crazy and loopy.
Right. And the interesting thing about this hair treatment is that the more you use it, the better your hair will be. Most products, they tell you not to use it too often, use it once a week. And why? Because there's so many harsh ingredients. This doesn't contain artificial fragrance or dyes. It doesn't contain parabens or silicone or acrylics. This just has the real thing in it to make your scalp and your hair healthier. And it is good for people who have hair color and dyed hair, so that it gives it a luster and a health to your hair.
Okay, everybody, this is so important. $36 and change of value. Pay 3 months to pay off this wonderful system for you. Your hair deserves the best. We think of our skin, we think of our hands, we think of the rest of our body, but we're like, okay, what about the hair? And what happens as you get older, like we were saying, your hair starts to thin, it starts to get brittle, it starts to get really dry. And when your hair looks good, you feel better and you look better.
Now, I'll tell you a funny story.
Your hair looks good, by the way.
Yes. Okay, so some of you know my elbow test, which is having dry elbows. That's what I did for the skin to make the skin smooth and healthy. The other night we were at dinner and people were saying, what have you done to your hair? It looks so good. And we did the hair test. They felt my hair. It doesn't only look good, but it feels good because it has a health and vitality to it. And there isn't, honestly, a day that goes by that people haven't commented since I started to use this treatment on my hair, how good it looks. And I even bring this to the beauty parlor when I go because I don't want to use anything else but this. This is only after 2 weeks. You see this before and after. There's a vitality, there's a thickness. It restores your hair to what it's supposed to be.
Let's talk to Katie. Hi, yes. Katie, how are you today, or tonight?
I'm great, how are you?
Doing great. Where are you calling from?
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Oh, hi, Katie.
So hi to Dr. Copeland.
Hi, Dr. Copeland. It's an honor to speak with you.
Well, thank you very much for calling. What can I do for you?
I just wanted to tell everyone how amazing your shampoo and conditioner, your hair treatment is.
Did you have some issues with your hair, Katie?
Yeah, I have really curly hair, and I'm pretty active. I play sports. I put my hair in, a scrunchie and a ponytail, and that just kind of always rips my hair. Curly hair is really frizzy to begin with, and it breaks really easily. And my friend, about 2 weeks ago, she's a patient of Dr. Copeland, and she heard about the new hair treatment and was like, she got it for me, and it's just been revolutionizing my hair.
Oh, really? Thank you. What have you noticed, Katie?
Well, first of all, just my hair is so much healthier. Like I heard you saying before, it doesn't break as much when I brush it. And even when I use a hair scrunchie, I don't find that the hair is kind of getting tangled all around it as much.
Oh, very good.
And just in general, daily appearance, it's less frizzy and it's more controlled, which is very important with curly hair.
Right. And you think about how much we spend on coloring our hair, having our hair trimmed, but we never think about really taking care of our hair.
This is a treatment,
Katie?
and it goes so far. You're going to use just a little bit. I don't know how when you're using it. Do you see that with the conditioner, you just need a little bit and put it on your ends and then run it all the way through?
Yeah, it's just great. Like, I just use a drop of the shampoo and it gets all lathery and soapy, and it's as if you were using a big handful of it. So it really, it goes so far that even though you just have 2 bottles.
And Katie, how long have you been using this again?
About 2 weeks.
About 2 weeks. You've seen a difference after 2 weeks.
That's what people tell me. After 2 weeks, you'll see it. And I'm giving a 30-day unconditional guarantee, so that if you're not satisfied, return it. That's how sure I know that once you start to use it, you're going to notice a difference in the health of your hair, the thickness, the silkiness of your hair, and also of your scalp.
And Katie, when you decided to use this product, what were you trying to, again, what did you want to see happen with your hair?
Well, I just, my hair's always kind of just been, on my head, just kind of playing there. And, and I'm not the kind of person who spends a lot of time on my hair. I'm not going to get up an hour early to blow dry it and all of that. But I didn't want it to look like it was just sitting there. I really just wanted it to look more alive and youthful and kind of have more of a shine to it, and more of a bounce. And I was just looking for something that I could do. And, shampooing and conditioning, you do that in the shower. It's not like I've got to get up 2 hours
Katie,
early.
I think this price point, when you're taking care of your hair, because I know when I have a good hair day, I feel better about myself. I think most women can really agree with that. This, to me, $110 is nothing to have better looking hair and healthier hair.
Yes,
exactly. And when somebody compliments you on your hair, it makes you feel so much better that it changes your entire mood for the day.
It does. So, Katie, what would you tell our customers who are thinking about trying the hair care products?
I mean, with the guarantee that Dr. Copeland's offering, I really can't see a reason why you wouldn't. I've been thrilled with it. I'm definitely going to continue using it. So,
well, great.
I would highly recommend it.
Fantastic.
Well, thank you, Katie. Thanks so much for taking the time to call in. I'm so glad you like it.
Thanks, Katie, for calling, and have a great day in Massachusetts, and have a great hair day every single day, too. And I've been going through this whole thing with my hair, because as you get older, again, your texture changes, the luster starts to go, and I've been looking for that hair care line that can really change my hair. Yes. I found it. It's right here.
Because it uses the newest technology and advances in hair restorative complex, plus botanicals, and it helps both protect your hair. Your hair gets abused from the sun, just like your skin does.
Exactly.
So this has oleanic acid in it, as ubiquinone, squalene, to give your hair the protection it needs, and to also stimulate growth of the hair, stimulate the scalp and the health of the hair.